The last national population census in Uganda took place in 2014, recording a population of 34.6 million people. Since then, the number has surged, surpassing 40 million citizens, according to estimates. Scheduled every 10 years, this year's census will run for 10 days from May 10th to May 19th.
We collect information on only 5 key areas. 1, how many we are. 2, where we are. And then 3, how we are living. Then the other one is what we own and where we access services.
All questions related to the census will be referred to the census night. The census night is the official date that will be relied upon to know the number of people who would have been in Uganda for the census.
When the enumeration comes to the 10th day, you are requested to remember who spent that night in your household. So since 9th, which is the night of 9th, is our reference point.
But what about those who will have spent the night elsewhere?
If you slept in a bar, they will count you from there. But then the question we say, do you have a home? Yes. Where do you come from? From this village. I have so many children. Some are in school, others are not in school. They are of different ages. Then they record it. But even those children will be counted where they are found.
According to UBOS, all people who will be within the country's borders will be counted.
On the 9th, everyone who will sleep in this country will be counted. And of course, in the questionnaire, you will indicate where you come from. You are a tourist, but from where? From Germany, from Egypt, from Uganda, from what? So you will indicate, but you will be counted. And of course, when we are aggregating, definitely how many Ugandans, you will not be included because you will have indicated that you are a Japanese and a tourist.
On potential queries regarding polygamous family structures, UBOS officials say everyone will be counted depending on where they spent their night on May 9th.
So a man, wherever the man is found, is where he is counted from. And his second wife will be counted there and his children. But in the question they will say, are you married? She will say yes. She will say yes, but the man is not here. He stayed with another wife somewhere. Or he is abroad.
According to the UBOS board chairperson, Dr. Albert Byamjisha, May 10th, the census day will be a public holiday and everyone is encouraged to stay at home, ensure a smooth start of the exercise.
To understand the exercise that is going to take place, of which the government has made a public holiday in order for them to be counted.
UBOS says they will handle all the data from the exercise with confidentiality.
And we shall not avail it to anyone. And of course, the data that will be given out will be the aggregated one and will be confidential. So it has nothing to do with taxes or what and so forth. So
census findings will be used for planning and policy formulation and support evidence-based decision-making to facilitate investment decisions in various sectors of the economy. In 1969, Uganda's population stood at 9.5 million. By 1991, it had increased to 16.7 million people. 11 years later, in 2002, Uganda's population had increased by 7.4 million, meaning that the country had 24.1 million people. After 12 years, in 2014, the population had risen to 34.6 million people. Norbert Atkunda, NTV News.